Standing here with Jon at Foundry at the booth at SIGGRAPH.
Right.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you. How's it going?
Good to see you too. It's great. How has the show been so far?
Been really exciting. Lots of really exciting news going on at Foundry here.
I want to hear all about it. I know you have a new release of Nuke.
Yeah, new release of Nuke. Nuke 11 just came out recently. Visual effects platform compliant, live groups, lots of other cool stuff, research things.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, as well. So very exciting release.
What is driving the changes? Is it stuff you've kind of encountered internally, or?
Yeah, it's a combination of updating to the visual effects platform, which is something all the studios are after. Having compatibility against the pipeline for Maya and so on, and then customer demand for stuff like faster playback in Nuke Studio, updated tools inside Nuke. The kind of normal things that we do.
That's wonderful. That's great. Our audience will be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And then there's a theme definitely going on at SIGGRAPH, which is VR.
Yes.
And what are you doing with VR?
Yeah,
I know there's got to be some exciting things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had a product for stitching for VR for a while called Kara VR, and that's still out there going well. But we'll also introduce something this year, which is really exciting. We have added VR to Modo. So,
no kidding.
So Modo's our DCC for creating 3D. What you can do now is you can put the headset on directly and see your 3D environment within VR. So no game engine involved, just directly connected to the modeling tool. So you can, maybe you're doing concept car, designed for a car, and you want to look at the lines at full scale. Just put the thing on, off you go. Supports Oculus and Vive, and it's an open beta actually you can download from our website. And another product that we're bringing out called Bunsen, which is the kind of thing that we're trying to do here is ease the pain of visualizing for AEC, architecture, engineering, and construction. Because typically, if you want to put these things into a game engine from CAD, there's a lot of manual stuff that goes around to visualize it. So we've made a tool based on our lighting technology, Katana, to allow you to visualize your CAD assets either in V-Ray or I-Ray, which is a renderer that we're supporting as well, and also create a VR asset or a game asset with Unreal really quickly and easily.
And how is it being received so far?
Yeah, really well. Yeah. People are very excited about it. Just there's a lot of manual pain in these jobs normally, so this is relieving a lot of that.
Oh, I'm sure. After you spend so long researching something and then working on it, and then you put it out to the public. So who's been using these tools?
So the Modo tools only came out yesterday, so it's only in beta, and the same thing with Bunsen. We're working towards productization, but we have kind of a small group of alpha or beta testers who are very excited about it.
Lovely.
And we have one more thing that's super exciting.
Please.
Cloud as well.
Cloud, tell me about the cloud. I love the cloud.
Yeah, so we have a cloud product called Olara.
Olara.
And purpose is to bring the pipeline into the cloud.
I like it.
So you can go and do your compositing in the cloud, you can render with Redshift and other renderers, and actually do all your work within the cloud environment.
I love it.
This is really cool for small startup studios or individuals that they can't afford a render farm, or they can't, or there's a lot of upfront cost to setting up your studio. This allows you to set up a studio virtually, have people working all around the world, all collaborating on the same thing, and be up and running in no time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you think that this industry is going to be fully in the cloud at some point?
I think it will take some time to be fully in the cloud, because I think it's always a lot of people have invested in their own hardware and so on. So I think it will be a mixture, but I think it's going to progress there because it's definitely it's a real enabler for people to be able to use the power of the cloud to augment their normal workflows.
And it eliminates a lot of the middleman or the middle hardware that might cause some issues.
Exactly. Like the hardware, and it's like a standard platform for hardware, so it doesn't change. It means that instead of buying a workstation where you're like, oh man, I've spent my 10 grand on a workstation, and then a year later, the new workstation comes out, so it's fast. The cloud, you just update all the time, right? Because it's on demand.
It's the cloud,
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear there's so much exciting news happening.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Call out Foundry website so that our audience can stay updated on everything you're doing.
Yeah, so Foundry website's www.foundry.com.
I love it.
Quite
Easy.
simple.